Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to... I forgot to put the microphone right in front of me before I clicked the record button. Also known as Stellaris Become the Crisis. And, well, on our way to become the Crisis we are, and I've checked up on the planets. They're doing relatively fine. I'm thinking to put, like, one food thing here. But other than that, everything is just dandy. This we're not going to keep, I don't think, but at least we are going to get some food out of it, or energy, or whatever. We do get food out of these, right? Just for the record. Processing, yes. Yes, we do get food out of them, so... I'm not sure what I expected, but yes, we get food out of them. Okay. Though, I gotta wonder... Yeah, we get minerals out of these guys. I was gonna say, like, there's no way we get food out of them. Alright, I'm pretty sure that was a thing in the game since the DLC release, but I just never really internalized it. Let's keep going. I'll have to be brutally honest with you. It's been my birthday, or it was my birthday a couple of days ago, so I've been sort of off the record, or not off the record, off the grid, sorry. Though I suppose in some weird way it is off the record, since I'm keeping a record of things by recording videos and stuff, but it's entirely besides the point. Right, happy birthday to me, yes, of course, but ever since I've gotten back, I've felt a little bit weird, because I've just been, like, literally without internet for, like, 2 days. I watched, like, a couple of movies and stuff, spent time with some friends, but I just sort of went, like, you know, on a 2-day miniature vacation of sorts. It felt weird getting back into, like, society. Because, let's be honest, nowadays society is just, like, a Facebook and an Instagram tab open on your computer, isn't it? So, yeah. Do I want to do this to myself? This is 4.8k. Oh, sod it. I mean, what's the point if you don't try, you know? Sometimes you gotta just try. What else am I gonna do with that fleet? But this wasn't where I was going with this entire line of thinking. I think I have, like, some slightly lower frame rate for some reason currently. For some reason being, I do actually... I'm doing something else on the other monitor while this is happening, so... While I'm recording this, so it's, I know the reason is what I'm getting at, but I didn't know it would impact it this much. I mean, I don't know how visible it is with the YouTube compression and everything. It's like, none of it looks any... good, let's be honest. I had a conversation about that semi-recently. Like, compression for some video games is alright, for others it's Stellaris is one of those that's actually kind of alright. Are these mostly hangars? Now, of course I can't scan them, but they look like mostly hangars. Yeah, they're not very good though, are they? Ooh, it's tight. It's real tight. Oh, I have nothing better to watch, so... see how it goes. Of course, I can repair and reinforce this fleet a hell of a lot more easily than they can rebuild this, so... or at least I think that should be the case, right? I think so. And that's all the defense stations, so... yeah, well, one more, and then that's all the defense stations. And my ships are doing... fine. I don't see any that have ran away, which is a little bit concerning, but... yeah. I guess that's alright. shoot at it some more, come on. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to upgrade these ships soon. And get some cruisers in as well, that'll make a world of difference. But, other than that, things are just fine, honestly. I'm still kind of amazed that we only have 2 sectors. Because, I'll be completely honest with you, I don't like the way the sectors work. This is not a very interesting battle anymore. I don't really like the way the sectors work. I think the old system with manual sector control was a heck of a lot better. Was it a little bit more overpowered because you can just have everything be one giant sector, manage everything manually, and have the awesome traits from the sector leader person thingamajig? Yes. Did that break the game? Not really. I mean, it's, you know, it was alright. It wasn't terrible, didn't destroy the fabric of the universe. It wasn't the meta to have all of that, you know. Oh, I needed this, thank you. That just went from like 0 to 100 quite literally. Wow, I needed that. That is amazing. Okay, one of our scientists died. Ooh, Spark of Genius, nice. I'm gonna... well, hold on. How do I do this? Let's go to research and then... yeah, level 1, 5%. I think I might as well get the other guy. And then here, we're gonna get you. Doesn't make too big of a difference, but... ooh, whoops. Oh no, that's alright, you can go there. I thought he was somewhere around here for some reason. So that fleet is a little bit damaged, but it took on something way bigger than itself, so... gotta admit, quite a big fan of that. Okay, let's keep going. The food though, the food in the Empire Sprawl. I don't like red colours up here. I really don't. Empire Sprawl's alright. I really don't care about it. Let's try again. Sorry. I really don't care about it that much, but like everything else is a bit. Okay, building and district upkeep reduced by 10%. Build cost and build speed increased now. Go down these 3 and then these 2. But that's good for minerals and energy, and don't get me wrong, we need those, but it's like, you know, minerals and energy, it's like yuck. What I need far more is alloys and food currently, but you know. Yeah, you might as well go over here, because this is completely isolated, which is pretty darn cool. Means it will never get disturbed. This tomb world is at 90% habitability for us. Oh, sorry, it's not a tomb world, it's a tundra world. I just saw a T and I read it as tomb. Why did I do that? Why did I... Incredible. Alright. So what, I'm just going to bring up something. I hope this looks... oh no. No, okay. That was the weirdest alt tab I've seen in my life. But okay. Give me a second. I wanna check something out. I got a text message. All right. This is some university stuff. Nothing remotely important, but it's, you know, like. It's just transport ships. Never mind. You have those friends, right, that make the most insignificant sort of thing sound like it's absolute doom. Do you know what I mean? Like, to me, if you send one message and like that's it, then yeah, alright, something happened and I'll take a look at it later. If you send 15 messages all short and about the same thing, I'm like, okay, this is probably an emergency, isn't it? Nope. It's not. It's not, though. Yeah, it's just things. Anyways, let's get back to what we were doing. Is it just me, or were we at higher war attrition last time I played, which was a couple of days ago? I think reloading might have changed that, but even if it didn't, I'll tell you what reloading did change. Or, well, it didn't change anything now, but what I mean, what it could have changed, yes? What reloading, I'm not going to do this, I did this last time, I don't mind gene tailoring. Matter of fact, I don't only not mind it, I think it's bloody brilliant, but let's do other things, right? Where am I going with this? Yes, so what it could have changed was that bugged fleet that kept attacking stuff, and it couldn't be engaged by anything, stations or my own combat fleets. That is a known bug in the game, and for some magical, mystical reason, I have not experienced it ever, I don't think. Maybe once back in the day, but I don't remember. Quite possibly I've experienced it maybe once. But anyways, I certainly don't remember, and a spaceport is descent. A spaceport what? I'm assuming it finished construction or something along those lines. Probably, okay. Not going to build anything like spaceport-wise anymore. Fusion missiles, very nice. Not going to build anything spaceport-wise because we're going to upgrade our fleet soon, and we're going to need materials for that, and also we're way above naval capacity. So all is good and well. We just need a whole bunch of food, but oh well. So yeah, that could have been fixed. That was one of the ways of fixing that, which, you know, I had no idea that it was a thing. Apparently it is. So that's about it. I like this. I think if we just focus on, yeah, it doesn't help our situation too much, but it helps our situation somewhat. And then if we do this as well, these are like, yeah, and then here, here's all right, here is all right as well. I feel like we're producing a ton of food. Yeah, we're not really though, because we're kind of lacking population, aren't we? Yeah, that's the thing. We're lacking population to produce the food, but it's all right. We're well, what, -3? That's pretty good. 50 alloys, -3. This is a good economy, honestly, for this size. For the year, it's not ideal, but for an empire this size and with all the problems that we've had early on, I think this is a really, really well-balanced economy. Matter of fact, I would love to cut down on energy and minerals and increase alloys, and but that's not entirely something you can do. I mean, you can, but this is fine. I don't need to. Gaia world, and it is perfect. Okay, it is perfect. So this is going to be wrong button. Planet 010. There we go, let's get that colonised immediately. Do we know what's there? No, we don't, but that's alright. Send a few more ships this way. A few more ships this way. 900 to long-range mineral scanners. I have no idea what that is, but I like how I keep getting access to technologies somehow. Not quite sure what I'm doing to get that, but I'm doing something right. How strong is this lot? 4,000, 6,000, 2,000. Alright. Actually, these and these aren't the same faction. Can't beat them yet, but probably after I upgrade the fleets and reinforce them a little bit. Let's buy like 1,000 food, I think. Will do us just nicely. We're about to have a ton of rare crystals, which is obviously a great thing. And then I think we can buy like a few hundred alloys or so. What do we have here? Energy, well, alloys and science, alright. Worthwhile? Well, possibly, probably worthwhile, we'll see. Oh, this plant needs amenities badly. Yeah, we'll get them when it grows, I suppose. Okay, any construction to do with science ships and the likes? No, probably not. How many am I getting in the rare crystals department? I'm getting 3. 2 exotic gases, 2 volatile materials. Well, we're not spending them on anything, but the moment we begin to spend them on something is going to be a bit problematic. Oh, hello. We've been expecting you. Kind of, I'll be honest, it's not just a saying, I kind of do mean it. No, risks do great, cut the losses. Be completely honest with you, the espionage thing, there's so many things I like about it, but there's like a surprising number of things that are useless. Like, I'm not sure if it's just me, if it's due to the AI or whatever. I think in multiplayer this is going to be a lot more useful, but for now, I think, like, I don't feel like any of these are very effective at doing anything. I mean, steel technology, alright, I can see that being useful. It's like one of the highest and most pricey things to do, so alright. Armed privateers, you would think this would be great. I've never seen armed privateers actually do anything remotely useful, so I don't know. I mean, and the time it takes to do all of that and to get all the things in place, it's like, man, it's a bit much, I feel like, but anyways. Gun battery sabotaged. Let's go there and see. Interesting. So it took us narrate interdictor. I like that. Don't know what it does, but I like that. I think it's I knew what it used to do. Oh, what it used to do. I knew what it did. At least I thought I did. Is it a tech? Probably a tech. Let's go to ship design. No. No. Okay. Oh, it's a ship. Jesus, I'm dumb. I thought this was like a relic of some sort. No, it's a ship. It's not a bad ship either. I mean, tier 5 armor, tier 5 shields. Terrible. Well, actually, they might not be terrible. They're nanite fighters. It doesn't say they're a basic fighter wing. Damage 10 to 12, range 20, 150, 50. Oh yeah, they're definitely better than the basic strikecraft. Oh, cool. That is actually cool. I like that. Okay, I will need to design another cruiser probably. One with like missiles, a hangar core, and a broadside stern or something. So like rail guns, UV guns, nukes, flak and point defense, and then this. And then you should be able to take on a whole bunch of shields. Well, go afterburners, regenerative hull. Stay at a distance of 150. What's the range on this thing? 100. No, you're gonna be like a line ship, I think. No, artillery ship. Yeah, artillery ship. And then that's it. So I just need to find a alright name for it, which I can't really think of at this point. I should have really found a list of names prior to starting the recording and then doing it. You know what? I've been inspired by the zero I get here when I press the stop recording button, so we'll go with that. And then you can go away. Alright. I kind of want to put like a regenerative hull on all of my vessels now that I have it. Probably should do that, eh? No, that's on a big built already. Never mind. Do that later. I will get an admiral for this vessel, though. It's a pretty cool one. Fire rate, sublight speed, yeah. Go with you. And it's like 2.5k. It's not like as strong as one of my fleets, but it's pretty darn strong. Research option mineral purification. I have no idea. Actually, I think I know where I'm getting those from. I just didn't know that's how it worked. I think I'm getting them from here. Ruined archaeology. See, I think what happens... Yeah, this contains some of our lost knowledge. So when I excavate these, I gain tech options. I just had no idea that's exactly how it worked, but alright. This is not a world I'm particularly interested in, is it? No. So, tell you what, we've never practiced bombardment of this scale. Let's go ahead and do that then. And I'm going to bomb this place for a little bit, try and kill all the population on the world, and then we're going to end the war. Governor died. Unfortunate. There we go. Food's in the positive for once. So basically unheard of situation in our fair empire. So I think it's something we should really cherish, appreciate, and never mind. I knew I was going to dip again. we're exterminating population from worlds. It's going to like... I knew I was going to dip, but it is just funny. Clone armies, yes please. Because, you know, begun the Clone Wars have, or the Clone War has. Begun the Clone War has, I think, is the original quote. That's the only reason. Are clone armies any good, Juggernaut? No, not really. I mean, they're not bad, but it's more like a regular army than not. War forms and like psychic armies and stuff like that. 0G refineries, ooh. Like war forms and stuff like that. Now that's significant. These guys, yeah, you know. Kind of a bit like, you know, a bit neither here nor there, if you will. Okay, next war target, because that's how this works. You fight, and then you keep fighting. That's exactly how it works, and there is very little else to do, and else in the way of choice, really, when it comes to your personal safety. The United Hanfelier League. The United Manchester United, right? Alright, tell you what, you are now, sorry, our new researcher. You are going to replace him doing the survey thing, and then the 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 of you that I've just recruited, give me a second, are all gonna get dismissed because you suck. Alright. And we finally have a Spark of Genius one. See? Was that worth doing? Absolutely. It's just a few thousand energy. Like, it's not like I need all the energy for something. And then put you here. I don't think there's anything to survey, but give you the option to. Research projects, you can go over there. I'm now receiving a phone call, alright. Phone call even. How impressive is it that I've actually remembered to turn off the sound this time though? You know, interruptions is it's all part of the recording process and all of that. I kinda... Oh, hello. Right, whatever. I kinda want to fight these guys, though. See, their fleet power is pathetic to mine for some reason. Oh, I know why this is. Because I've beaten the living snot out of them last time. Empire of Val. Who or what is that? Oh! Oh, it's the big boys down here. Right. So if I pick a fight with this lot, I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight these guys too, eh? Mind you, these guys are kind of surrounded by like whatever the hell this is. They're not the toughest bastards in the block. They just sort of seemed a little bit impressive because I didn't know about all of these guys. No, I think I'm gonna fight these. I think I'm gonna pick a fight with my old enemies, the capitalists. Oh, good lord! It is what it is, though, eh? So yeah, I think we're gonna pick a fight with the capitalists next. Don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. Maybe would like to upgrade some of these, but that's sort of neither here nor there kind of thing. Not yet. Later. Energy Nexus. This one uses gas for upkeep, doesn't it? Useful for when we dip in energy, but for now, not really. I think I'd rather get some more oomph onto my ships. Sometimes the oomph comes in the form of point defense. You know, make your stuff more durable. It's, you know, it's not always just the bigger cannon. Alright, let's get into position, shall we? Because I think these guys can go around over here, and then, I mean, they can go down here as well, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they actually might go down here. Okay, well, here's the thing though. Their fleet is pathetic. It's inferior. Sorry, it's not pathetic. It's inferior. It's basically pathetic. Let's upgrade design Throng. Then we attack with just this, right? Just this and the nanite thing, nanite ship, right? And we start punching a hole through everything. In order to do that, sorry, we are going to need the assault armies as well, and it wouldn't be a terrible idea to recruit some. I'll wait for the clone armies, I think. Yeah, I think that's an alright decision to make. How near are you to just eliminating life here? You know, not very. I can't get any other form of bombardment, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Alright, keep bombing until we're forced to make peace. That'll, at least it will ruin the planet for them sufficiently. Now, it's 900 to upgrade these guys. Let's go and upgrade them. Advanced railguns. Now we're really talking, aren't we? Fusion missiles, and these come like mostly done, which is quite interesting to me. I thought they would just like give me the option to, but you know, it didn't say that they came mostly completed. It's quite neat. And I don't lose anything by doing them, so yeah, sure. Ton more minerals, which we can eventually turn into alloys. Through some hard labor, but you know, we'll get there. And then so the sort of basic premise I'm working with is I'm going to upgrade these ships. I'm going to send them there first and then upgrade them because we're researching tech along the way, right?
A study has been
High war exhaustion. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll end it in a minute. And then large kinetic battery, autocannons, space torpedoes, all of the things really, but I think autocannons are really nice for smaller ships too. And we have a lot of smaller ships. So, with that said, status quo, sod off, and then tell you what, this fleet can go up here. The science ship has done its job, so there's not much it can do. We'll just send it over here as well. And then I want to keep this fleet sort of here-ish. Because, I need a thing here as well. Alright. Need so many minerals. It's not minerals. We need so many alloys. It's ridiculous. Yeah, sure, whatever. No access. Alright. You should be good to get reinforced now, I think. Why are we not? Oh. Right. Yes, of course. Right, yeah. That's going to be the Whisper class. Creeper class is already upgraded. Perfect. Malevolent. Generative hull, please. Actually, generative hull tissue on all of these. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then librarian. Reactor, afterburner. Do I need afterburners for something like this? It's like evasion and sublight speed. Not the most important thing for something that never gets attacked. Reactor power's not really necessary. No, let's just keep these things. And then that should be it, honestly. Obviously, I'll upgrade the defense stations too, because they haven't seen any love in oh so very long. And we're done. So, with that said, now how much does it cost to upgrade all my ships? It costs 1,531 alloys just to upgrade one fleet. Good, sweet, everything. Okay. Okay. Plan remains the same. The plan is simple. We're going to upgrade this fleet. We're going to send reinforcements to it whenever possible. And then this fleet is going to be the sole one responsible for bringing us victory, right? Mining subsidies lost until cancelled, until cancelled. I'm not interested in any of these. Alright, learning campaign. Would be nice, but can't really afford it, I'm afraid. So. Start upgrading. So it's at 4.4k now. We'll see how much that changes and how effective our upgrades are and how impactful they are, rather. Because that's going to change pretty much everything. Speaking of, do I need to tweak anything in the fleet manager?
A study has been completed.
Not really, but you know. Alright, that's okay. go with that. And then what expired here? Improved energy initiative. Oh, we definitely need that. And nanite actuators are now expensive as all hell because of Empire Sprawl, which is significant, let's just say. And then is it that yeah, nanite actuators and that thing. I don't expect to run them any more than I already did. So, all right. Good. Now then, I simply could not care less for anything over here. Now then, see, like, this fleet is like 200 and something. I don't expect that to be their biggest fleet, but I also don't expect them to have much. So, I just simply outgrew them, is their problem. They were too passive and too stationary. This fleet will stay here and deter any backstabbing attempts. The other fleet that I've sent, which is now a little bit lost, but that's okay. It's you, right? No, it's you, yes. You're going to go up here, and you're just going to stop them from, you know, flanking this way. But they're also in perfect position to attack the cooperative of Runif after we're done with this war, and they don't have a fleet. So what I'm thinking is, when we wrap this up, we conquer all that we need to, we then move over to the cooperative of Runif, and by the time that we're done with these guys, we will have accumulated enough alloys to actually start reinforcing some of these fleets and making them a little bit more potent at disabling like large defense stations, such as this one, which was at 4 point something. I then sabotaged it, got it to 3.5, and now it's at 5.3. Yeah, sabotage, very useful. Sure it is. It's not really. It's really kind of useless, if you ask me, but shh. Alright, we have a ton of minerals. And as long as we're selling them at an okay price, that's not a problem, but that's... You know, we're not going to be able to sell them at that okay price forever. Matter of fact, we're not going to be able to sell them at an okay price for a long time at all. Next time we need to sell, I'm pretty sure it's going to be at a significantly less economically sound price, but there's not much else we can do to it. Antimatter reactors are pretty good, but I don't have the weapons that, yeah, I'll just do quantum energy. I don't have the weapons that require as much power, so... Alright, this is fine. And then... Do I really have 700 already? Yeah. Wow. Alright, send some reinforcements this way, because I think they're going to be built here, right? Yeah. Plus, I think I'm upgrading the most outdated of all of our fleets. Yeah, I mean, some of these have tier 2 railguns. All of them have tier 2 shields and armor, yeah. Improve malfunctioning implants. Oh, sorry. Remove malfunctioning implants. I have no idea what this is. Let's do it, because it seems fun. And we accidentally happen to have a ship right there. Oh, it's with the... Oh, with the observation thing. That's probably why. Huh. Cool. I really, really, really desperately wish there were more things you could do with primitive civilizations as determined exterminators and stuff. Because, alright, you want to rid the galaxy of all life, I understand that, especially all the advanced civilizations, but it doesn't mean that when you find primitives like this in the, I don't know, medieval age, that you can't, like, somehow bring them into the fold as slaves of some sorts. Not necessarily just, like, organic slaves, but, you know, like, we're now talking about putting mechanical, like, biochips or whatever, or something along those lines in their brains. Why not, like, sort of assimilate them in some way so that they're the assault troops or the, you know, what would you call it, the cannon fodder of our armies or something along those lines, you know? I feel like that would be... Oh, sorry. That'd be kind of fun. Because, I'll be honest with you, it gets a little bit lonely. It really does. It gets a little bit lonely at the top. Now, it gets a little bit lonely when you're just conquering the entire galaxy and there's just, you know, there's nothing around you. You've just eaten everything up. You kind of want to just toy around with something like that a little bit. Maybe in a mod, but it's like mods are great when people update them and when people make them, and well, let's just say the list of outdated mods for Stellaris grows longer and longer each day, because I feel like people aren't just all that interested in maintaining them anymore, or creating new ones, because, you know, well, there's multiple reasons for that, obviously, but I'm trying to be not negative, which I pretty much have been for quite often. So I don't know why I have a problem with just saying what's on my mind now, but I'm trying to keep it like sort of. Hold on, I just need a second to focus. This is unity. This is defense against crime. This is just straight up defense. And unity and administrative capacity. Okay, sorry. I thought some civilizations have those two buildings separate. Some have them as one. That's why I'm a bit. Yeah. Anyways, what was I talking about? Yes. You take a look at something like Fallout or Skyrim or, I don't know, any of the other horribly often modded games, some of the Total War games as well, like, their mods get updated all the time, and for Stellaris they seem to be sort of on the, you know, they seem to be kind of disappearing. There's some that are updated very regularly, but there's a ton that are just dying out, you know, it's like, the last time they were updated was like last year or 2 years ago or something along those lines, and they were really, really cool ideas. There was one mod that I've spent like a couple of months ago, I've spent quite a while investigating this, looking for mods to play around with. Yeah, this is a very significant difference in the power rankings and whatnot. So like I said, I've spent like some time investigating this, quote unquote. There were really cool mods with some really with some ideas that were really close to me, in that I had the same thoughts, kind of. There was one that wanted to boost the size of the sectors, and it worked, and then like the person just stopped updating it like 2 years ago. And then there was just like really tiny little fixes like that, and tweaks to the gameplay that just nobody really bothers to update anymore, and it's sad to see them go. I think they would have improved the game quite a lot and made it a little bit more customizable. we're going to do it for science, because I just said, wouldn't it be cool to uplift them? And yet, I'm pretty sure they can't be slaves. Can I uplift them so that they're a devouring swarm, though? Like, can I uplift them and... that'd be mighty interesting if I could. Oh, habitat preference and then extremely adaptive. That's a funky combination. Kind of like it. All right. Well, I guess we'll find out. We will find out, will we not? It's kind of... It's an interesting idea, isn't it? Like, can I make them a devouring swarm and thus make my own life easier? Mostly because of the, like, other planets that I can't colonize, right? So, like, uplift them, make it so that their preferred world type is, like, continental or ocean or something like that. And then just have them be as, like, a second population type within the same devouring hive mind. I understand why why you couldn't do that in the game and why they wouldn't let you do that. I completely understand why, don't get me wrong. But I also find the idea kind of amusing. I think I need a little bit more code breaking to help out with the espionage. Not that it really does much, but hey. Alright, tell you what, I think this is where we're going to cut it. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go now and record Necromunda, a new 40k game, which I'm really excited to play. It's an FPS. It's kind of like Metro, but in 40k. Really like it. A little bit more action-based than Metro. But anyways, I'm going to go and check it out, and I'll continue this next time. So thank you for watching. Until next time, have fun, take care, and bye-bye.